What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to SkySaga! We are in version 4.5, Alpha 4.5 that is to say, which has allowed me to do quite a lot crafting-y, building-y stuff this time, so let's have a look at my inventory. I got a bunch of stuff. Let's have a look at the crafting bench, because that has allowed me to acquire some new things. So if we scroll across, basically there's two new mechanics at play here. One is that leveling up is way easier, and leveling up seems to be pretty much a guaranteed recipe of some sort these days. So each time you level up in exploring or in settling, you do seem to gain some sort of recipe. And the daily adventures seem to be pretty more generous with that, as well as actually I think the end of level stuff's a bit more generous. You just seem to get more recipes just as a whole. And then the cost of everything's come right down, as well as the fact that you also seem to, I think, generally speaking, you seem to wind up with more money. I mean, the chests don't give as much money, but you get them, like, from enemies and stuff, so ultimately I bought a bunch of recipes as well. So what have I got since last time? The last recipe you guys saw me get was the ornate stone pillar. I've acquired a fire pit, which I thought would be kind of cool. I've got a metal sewer grate. I've got some ideas for that, but I don't know where I'm going to use them. Got that. I was complaining I didn't have one of those. I've been complaining for a while that I don't have the upholstered bench. I have the upholstered bench. That's great. Metal cornice I bought because, you know, they were pretty cheap, so I was like, hey, I'll have that. A large pot thing I have found. I haven't actually made any of those. It will be very similar to the other pots I have, I suppose. Stone balustrade is a kind of a fancy thing, which was cheap, and I don't have any fancy things, so I was like, yeah, let's make some fences. Let's see what that looks like. Crates just seem like basic stuff I should probably own. We have a wooden cornice, which is definitely something I've been talking about getting for a while, so that just kind of dropped into my hands after like an adventure yesterday, I think. I was like, oh, hey, wooden cornice. I needed a wooden cornice. I got a hanging cannon PC, which is the vertical one, which is kind of cool. I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I would like to find somewhere that would go, because it seems pretty cool. And a wood stove, a metal stove. Those are pretty cool. You'll see them around in adventures and things. They're pretty common, but they're cool. And the one I intentionally skipped over is this. Look at this. A hanging jeweled lamp. I bought the recipe for that because it was relatively cheap these days. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool thing. I'll have that. I will get that recipe. And I was going to make some and show you them. I need to make some inventory space so I can demonstrate what the issue here is. Let's put away some of my things there. So this requires, actually tell you what, I need a little bit more space. Just put another one away, there we go. Okay, this requires two kinds of gems, so we'll demonstrate with this with the green and with the blue gems, because I have enough of those. And it requires some metal rods, so I'll take some iron. My inventory is full. Oh, right. Did I move things the wrong way? I did, didn't I? Well done, well played me. We have the iron rods, the iron. And down here, I'm going to grab that as well. Let's go have a look at this recipe. This recipe looks good. Let's make some of these, huh? Yeah? Let's make some of these. Let's put the green gems in. Let's put the blue gems in. Let's put the iron rods in. Oh, this is going to take half an hour to make? Oh, okay. What if we were to try making it with golden rods? Oh, it takes nearly 40 minutes to make one of these. To make a fancy golden chandelier, well, okay, I guess it's a fancy golden chandelier, but holy Jesus, that's so far and away above and beyond any other recipe I've ever seen for anything in this game. That's just nuts. You can only craft that basically if you're planning to go away from the game for a bit, or go and do an adventure. Set that going and go and do an adventure, and depending on how quickly you do the adventure, it might still not be done by the time you get back, which is crazy. No, can't say I approve of that. A little bit of me wonders, is that just a bit of a gaffe on Radiant Worlds' part? Was it supposed to be 30 seconds crafting and you've accidentally made it 30 minutes? I can hope that's the case, because 30 minutes is just nuts. Oh, there's I had that fancy stone in the middle. I've replaced it with a grate, because the grate's kind of cool. What I would like to do with those grates, actually, is, I don't know where I would do it, but what I would like to do somewhere is make like a floor out of them. A little bit of it was like, hey, you know that big square design in the middle here? What if you were to dig all of that out so that you could just see below? Just see the below worlds through the floor of your base. That would be super cool. I mean, I guess the metal grate's been in the game for a while, so it's nothing new. It's just something that I have access to, and it's just dawned on me what I could do with them. And like, at the minute, there is just white stone below there, so you can't see much. But just to be able to look through the gaps and see the green and verdant lands beneath. would be kinda cool. Kinda tempted to do that, especially since I've got no idea what I'm doing with that town beneath, and I've dug out half the bottom of the island anyway. At this point, it's like, well, I might as well just dig a hole, you know? That could work. So, that could be an option. Or I could do it in this tower, I don't know. I don't know where I want to do that, all I know is I want to do it somewhere. So I've got some stuffs. Let's do with these stone balustrade things first, because I was thinking that might be good for my balcony. Take that, pop it on a bar. Don't know how these place. I presume it places like, yeah? Yeah? No. Yeah? Yeah. I run out. They were a little time consuming, so I didn't make tons, and I've run out. Huh. Okay, let's do the sides first, I guess. And I have no idea what I'm going to do at the ends here. I guess there must be another recipe somewhere that's like a stone balustrade corner, which I hadn't contemplated. It makes sense because that's the way things work in this game, but at the same time, I've been doing a little bit of Minecraft this week, and I was kind of, I guess, a little bit accustomed to things just kind of connect. If you do like a corner with stairs, it just kind of goes, oh, you're making a corner here. Let us turn that into a corner for you. That's not going to work here. That's not how this cuts. But yeah, I need something that goes around the corner there. I guess maybe a block of white would just do the job. Let's try that. Boop. That might not look too bad. Yeah. That might not be too bad at all, actually. And then that gives you a little scope to put something more interesting on top. We could put some vases. We could put, I don't know, something on there. Lanterns. Maybe. So I need another 3 of those to go in that gap. But other than that, yeah, this is kind of nice. I like these. I like the stone balustrades. They're pretty cool. It's kind of a stone fence thing. Okay, it works well there. I like that. That's pretty neat. I'm wondering do I need some more of these fancy tiles like in the middle here? Maybe. Yeah, I could possibly get away with that. That's possible. Or I could put like a metal grating and you could see through it. Ideas. Oh, well, not now. Now right, so that's my stone balustrades done. We've got some crates. It's time to put some crates around the place. Actually, where was that bench? Because I made that bench with the intention of replacing the other bench. Yeah, that one that last time I was like, oh, this is a bit bland. Who would want to sit on a bench like that? It looks really uncomfortable. Bang! There we go. That looks more comfortable. That looks fancy. I like that. Yeah, that's good. I was like, do I want to make it cyan? Do I want to make it purple? And it's like, well, I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm overusing those colors a little bit. So I was like, let's just mix the palette up a little bit and add a splash of color that isn't purple or cyan. Don't get me wrong, I like my purple and cyan, but I just needed a little something else. Just a little flash of red somewhere. I think that works. Well. A little flash of red's good. It's good. What do I got? I've got a wood stove. Where would a wood stove go? Would you put a wood stove in a mage tower? You might put a wood stove in a mage tower. I don't know. A magical mage stove thing. I don't know. What else we got? What else have we got? Oh, the sky iron. Oh, whoops. I meant the sky iron cornices were meant to go in the base. Let's go put them where I wanted them to be. A little bit of backtracking. Sorry, guys. Bear with me a second whilst we go place that in its rightful home. I guess I could start making those chandeliers. I don't know. Yeah, the metal cornices I thought would go well against these metal windows, bracketing that so it goes there and there. Did that place it? Oh, it did place it, yeah. Can't see in the darkness, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I can dig that. Basically, I made these because I got the metal cornices before I got the wooden cornices. I guess if I just got the wooden ones, I would probably put wooden ones in there, but then I made the metal ones, then got the wooden recipe, and I was like, well, I've still got the metal ones, I might as well use them. And, you know, it's metal-framed windows with a metal bracket kind of holding them in place. It kind of just creates a bit, rather than just the big square thing, it kind of creates a bit more of an archway over the whole thing. I think it just sort of rounds the corners off, makes it look a little better. Actually thinking of stone cornices, jeez. Wait, no. Oh, I've got wooden cornices, I've got metal cornices. Stone is what I need. Oh, well, wood will do me for the tower. I don't know why I was thinking wood was the one I needed. No, because stone is definitely the one I needed. Dang it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no. Most of my building's stone. I would like to round off the stone bits. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I could put some in there. No, I can't. No, because it's not stone. Damn it! I can do that, but that looks weird. Pretty weird. Yeah, no, let's grab that one back. What I needed to do with these was place them kind of under the balcony. Let's see, I don't know how I get, how I maneuver. Can I? Nope, nope, we can't do anything useful there. Right, I'm gonna have to pillar up on some dirt, I suppose. It's probably the way this is going to work. So let's do that. Let's alley up. Oh, I'm going to run into other things, aren't I? I've got furniture and whatnot in the way. Okay. I don't know where I am. Can we shed some light on the situation? Yeah, how much bracketeering do I need up here? That's probably where I wanted to put stuff, but whatever. Okay. Can I play? Am I still going? Oh, I am still going up. That's okay. Right. So the wooden cornices want to go like... Still not convinced that's where I want to be. Stand back a bit. Yeah, no, this could work, actually. One there. One there. Like, one... Here? No, not like that. Wrong way around, guys. Wrong way. That way. That way. Got some weird gaps there that probably want plugging in with some of that. And that. How does that look? Ah, with the dawn upon us, we can actually find out what this looks like. Don't think that's going to look too bad, actually. I think this could look okay. It's a little something so the balcony is not, you know, just suspended in midair by magic. Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. I'm okay with that. From the front. It's not bad. It's not bad. I need to do something similar on the other side as well. Have I made enough of them? I am woefully underprepared for how many of those I was going to need. Jeez. I was like, I won't need that many of them. Wrong. Guess again. Oh, I can get out from the next window? Okay. I will do that then. Yeah, here. Here is where I need to be. Yeah, I need, like, a lot more of them. I want to do something similar, but more so. Tell you what, I mean, normally I try to do the whole thing in one go, but I think, just because I've been so woefully underprepared, I'm going to need to go back and do a bunch of crafting, so I'm going to make some stuffs and then come back and actually do some work with you. As the last few bits kind of finished being made, there's a couple of other things I wanted to note that kind of weren't immediately obvious, but changes in 4.5 that were kind of cool. One is dismantling, as if you want to dismantle things, we can do that, like dismantling blocks into planks. There's no longer a confirmation screen, it just does it. You can just go bloop, 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 and keep dismantling things. The other thing is, you might notice there, is that when you dismantle something, if you've got 2 stacks of something in your inventory and you dismantle it, it comes from the last stack in your inventory, not from the first stack, which is something that always kind of irked me. A little bit of an OCD thing, perhaps, but it always kind of irked me that it always kind of took it from the first stack and not from the second stack. So now it's the last stack in your inventory is now the one that it dismantles from. And you don't have to dismantle, yes, dismantle, yes, dismantle, yes, dismantle. Yeah, that was really annoying to have to do that a bunch of times. Admittedly, I think it was supposed to be a safeguard against you accidentally dismantling more valuable things, but I guess that's not enough of an issue to warrant it being really inconvenient when you're dismantling big stacks of more trivial items like wood. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe it's kind of like a... I was thinking a rarity kind of thing would be a way to do it. It's like, oh, if an item is like... what rarities have we got? Oh, like, oh, if it's a purple item or whatever, that would be a good way to do it. But at the same time, you've got things like loftwood is super rare, and you could... You know, you might want to dismantle your loftwood rods into loftwood planks, and it's still... Then you'd have to do it back and forth, back and forth. So, the rarity thing is not really necessarily a good indicator. But, nice idea nonetheless. So put that away, So some nice tweaks and changes there, I'm okay with those. So nice additions, good work Radiant Worlds, I am a happy man on those fronts, definitely. So now that I've got all my things, my bits and pieces, my odds and ends, my devices of various natures. Can probably get something in place to make this thing look like it's sporty. How many have I got there? I made 6 of those, so that's okay. I'm mildly curious. Hang on, those don't place upside down if you place them on the floor. Now they always place that way up. So again, I would need a different recipe if I wanted to do kind of a, wanted to alternate them to make it look like a, well, like a diagonal structure. So I'm gonna work what I wanted it to. But there we go. We got. I did say I wanted to put something on the ends here, so let's do that. Put a vase there. Put a vase there. Has a chip in it. It's brand new and it's chipped already. Or is it? Oh, it might be like a pouring funnel. It's not really supposed to be decorative, is it? It's supposed to hold a liquid and pour it out. A measuring jug of some sort, maybe. Maybe. I've got enough balustrades to put those there. So I have a finished balcony now. That's pretty cool. I did say I wanted to see if I could do something interesting with the center here. So I made one of these just to see what this looks like. Let's do that. So we have a golden gap in the middle through which you can see the bridge beneath and the stairs and the torches and things. That's kind of cool. Is gold the right color for this? Maybe, I don't know. I think I know that, and there's obviously purple metal in the game now. I think there's a white metal that would kind of work, but I don't know where. I don't even know where you get white metal. It's going to be one of those ones that the metal is so rare you wouldn't really want to use it for building. It's like building out of Abyssium or Crimsonite. It's like, you know, unless you're like ridiculously obsessed with this game to the point where you've got crazy amounts of it, I don't think you'd want to do that. Yeah, a little. That's kind of neat actually. I like that. Yeah, that's a nice little touch. Nice little touch. What else have I got? Oh, I got these and never put them anywhere, did I? I just thought these might go either side of the doorway. Kind of nice. Take this one out as well. It's weird that what didn't do the animation for picking it up, but it picked it up anyway. Does it want to be far or that far back, or probably not? They are symmetrical, yeah. Cool. Let's move this forward one. This one. There we go. I'm gonna want to see what that looks like at night. So I'm gonna have to wait a few minutes before we see that. But I just figured, yeah, that the metal braziers with the big purple flames at the side would look kind of imposing as you approach the tower. I thought it might look pretty cool. Might look good. Might look good. It might not, but we'll find out. We shall see. I have a painting as well. I just made one of these. I have no idea where that wants to live. Here, I imagine it wants to live. Yeah, a little painting as you come up the stairs. Cute little touch. A picture of some trees and a mountain. A very pyramidal mountain. It's cool. It's cool. I could probably stand to make a few more of those, but I have not made them, so whatever. That was just a can we see if this works kind of thing. I got the crates. Crates probably want placing in some places. I'm not sure where they want to be placed. We are running out of places to store. Oh yeah, crate definitely wants to go in there. Put 2 in there. Yeah, it kind of works. That kind of works. I think the ground floor is the most fleshed out of all the floors I've done. I'm just sort of I'm slowly working from the bottom to the top. I'm adding bits to all the floors, but more to the bottom floor than to any other. What if I were to put one there? There was just a weird shelf kind of tucked back there. Yeah, that works. Also, I've got this stone. I did say at some point I think I wanted to fill this in just so it looked a little less odd. That kind of works, but I'm okay. I think I'm okay with that shelf there, maybe. Or would I want to put the crate there? Can I grab it? Nope. Maybe. Maybe. So if I were to put those walls there, yeah, maybe it looks a little less odd. And then we can put a crate on there. I think I'm okay with this. Almost, yeah, with the lighting, I guess that looked like it was made out of 2 different stones. It is the same stone, right, isn't it? They're both floodstone. Yeah? Maybe? Maybe. I think so. Hard to tell. I was like, have I accidentally built with skystone at some point? That's kind of what's going through my mind there. Anyway, let's get some structures in here, see what we can do with this. Let's throw a little light on the situation. Let us grab some of these and add some of these to our bar as well. So we're going to want to put there and there. There and there. And then we're going to want to put that there. And there. 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 That one. And that one. See, where I've got those blocks, like I say, it would be nice to have some kind of upside-down cornices, like some bottom cornices, but hey-ho. Not much I can do about it. Right. This is going to be one of those things I need to look at from the ground, I think. So let's get down there. Woo! Oof. Ouch, my frame rate. The frame rate's so weird in this game, it's just sort of... Sometimes it's fine, and then other times it's not, in, like, the same places. I don't know. I still feel like that square on the bottom of the tower needs something doing with it, but I also think that wooden support doesn't look remotely like it would hold the window up. I don't have enough to do it, but I guess maybe it wants to be a 4-long strut, just so it looks like it's got a little bit of structure to it. As it is, it doesn't look strong enough to hold it up. Oh well. That's something. Yeah, I will make even more of those, and probably have a tinker with that off camera, just to get things how I like them, but it's taking some sort of shape. Have I got anything else I haven't placed? Yes, good, I've got all the furniture I've made has been placed in places, so that is good. Oh, you know those vases? Place some of the foot of the stairs here as well, they would look good. Those vases are actually pretty good as kind of just like a decorative urn kind of dealio. I kind of like those, the ones I put on the balcony. The ones that you can't see because it's now got dark. Oh, and I wanted it to get dark, didn't I? Because I wanted to be able to see. I wanted to see what it looked like. I feel like we need more lighting on the outside of the castle further up. Probably on the balcony could stand to get some lighting of some sort, some description on it, I guess. But I kind of like that really imposing purple plumes of smoke coming from the bottom. They look kind of cool. They do. I'm happy with this, how this is coming along. I really need to sort of pick up the pace, I think, because I don't know how much longer we've got before Radiant Worlds just deletes everything anyway. But I'll leave that there for now, so thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka, and I will see you next time!